Just when I'm recording. Now it does. I'll start with doing my intro. Leroy.
Alright.
And we've got Christine, which I've never met.
Alright.
Alright. So aye. It's quite a few here. So Jotta's going home. Jotta's going home and I'm still in his spot. So I've started doing my intro and all that, so I'll probably bring Jotta away. Doing the walk of shame. Nah, I'll not put that in, Jotta. See you later then. Right, Jotta, watch what you're doing, son. Thanks for my knife, mate. Here, that's what I'm going to chop up my peppers right for my steak. Aye. Go on. Welcome back to the channel. Back out again. This time I'm at a woodland in Northumberland, a woodland called Brockwell Woods. I've come up here for the one night. We're up for Amy's 40th birthday. Now there's a few wanderers up, they're all spread all over the place, so you'll probably see them later on once I get about taking a bit of footage. Just get set up. I've just got the Dutch Army tent with us today. Lovely wee tent, especially in the winter. But I've done something different to my sleeping arrangements this time. The last camp I done, I actually had the mat outside the sleeping bag. Now this sleeping bag's it's part of the British Army modular system. It's a medium weight bag, and what I was doing, I was putting the mat underneath the sleeping bag. Now I've done some research because on a few camps that I'd done, I was actually feeling the cold on my backside. So apparently this sleeping bag has got a Pertex shell on it. Now what that means, it's classed as an isolator. So if you're lying on any pads underneath, it's not going to get through the sleeping bag. So what I've done, I've actually put the pad inside the sleeping bag the night to try that, to see if it makes any difference. I'll bring it on, I'll show you the wee setup what I've got. Right. I've just got a wee camp bed there. That just keeps me up off the ground. And what I've done to that, I've went and got like a foil back foam sheet, which I've just glued onto that wee bed. That's going to be my sleeping arrangements every time I come out in this Dutch Army. So I've just glued that on there with self-adhesive spray glue. I got that for, where did I get that for? That's a Highlander mat. I think I only paid about a £5 for it. So that's glued on there, that's got to be on there permanently. Now this is the British Army sorry, medium modular sleeping bag. This comes in 3 parts. I've got the lightweight, the medium, and the lightweight, the medium and the liner. It goes with that to make up the modular sleep system. And I've got a wee, just for a wee bit of comfort, a wee nature hike pillow for my head. Right. Inside, I'm using the honeycomb Ecotech sleep mat. Now that's a cracking little mat. I think it's R rated to about 2.3, I think. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's rated down to that. But it's comfy, so I'm going to try that tonight. If it gets cold, there's no forecast to be cold. I've got my softies there in the corner, so if I do get cold, I can put them on. I probably no need them because I've got a thermal layer under this, which would keep me warm enough for the night. But we've got the fire on and what have you. But that's the setup. Great wee setup, great wee tent. Oh, I need to put my wee Goal Zero on. I've got that. I made a wee connection. A wee bit of webbing up the top there, just to hang my Goal Zero off. There we go. And the light. So, aye, spot on. So I'm looking forward to tonight. As I say, there's a few wanderers up. I'm up here, up at this side. There's a few over that area, and there's a few up that area. Ideal because the car is just there, so you can bring some amount of stuff in and not having to worry about lifting it in because the car's just there. Now, Jutta was here earlier on. He's left. He could only do the one night because obviously his lassie's going out tonight. So when you do camping, you need to try and balance it out to keep the other half happy. So he was here. We've got Daz. That's Daz's set up there. They were here last night. They've done last night and they're doing the night. That's Daz's, and that's Christine's. That's Daz's wife. She's there. I've got the wee fire and that gone. But aye, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming. To be fair, I nearly never made the camp because on the way home yesterday, driving home, and my window wipers decided to get up me, pissing down the rain. So luckily, about maybe 50 years down the left hand side, there was a lay-by. I had to pull in, had to wait till the rain got off before I started driving home again. I was 7 miles away from home. But thankfully, thanks to my son Paul, his mate's a mechanic, so he says bring it up, I'll have a look at it. Apparently what had happened is the wiper pump was submerged, the wiper motor, sorry, was submerged in water because my scupper plugs were clogged up, so any water that was collecting in for the windscreen and what have you was congregating, and obviously because the scupper plugs were blocked, that's why it done the motor in. So wee tip for you, if your window wipers don't work, check your scupper plugs are clear because it could cause a lot of problems. But aye, we're here. So I just want to say a big thank you to Paul for sorting me out with his mate Kieran, and for doing that for me. So if you're watching, son, I appreciate it. Thanks very much. So aye, so I'm just waiting for the rest of them to get back. But aye, absolutely glad to get out. It's been a while. And another thing, I was actually took aback by a couple of wanderers. It was my 50th. It was my 50th back in June. And obviously Jutta and Daz chipped in and got me this wee present. Now, I didn't know what to say. I nearly choked up, to be fair. Because every time I've tried to get out for a camp, they've always brought this with them, but obviously something's come up, whether I've been bad, whether the wipers on a few occasions has let me down. Have a look at that Daz and Jutta brought me. It's a Swiss Army. I don't know if you can see that, I don't know if it's focusing or not. Swiss Army knife, Crash Outdoors. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say, lads. I'm just lost for words. I'm going to look after this. In fact, I'm going to put it in my pocket now because no doubt I'll need to probably use it later on. So Daz and Jutta, thanks very much. Oh, I'm at the back. Crash Outdoors at the front. just keep on wandering on the reverse side of it. Cheers lads, appreciate that. Well made up. See? Unbelievable. There it is, all the wanderers. Every wanderer you meet, you couldn't get any better people. You couldn't. So, aye, that's me all settled in. My pack, that'll just go in the boat with the Dutch Army. In fact, I can put that away now. No logic on this now. Couple of spare pegs. Put everything in the bag, I'm not using. I'm going to be doing a bit of cooking tonight. I've got a steak with some mushrooms, a ribeye steak, some mushrooms, some peppers, and couldn't get any peppercorn sauce today. It was gutted, so I've ended up with getting some sort of beef sauce. So I'm going to cook that later on the night on the fire. Aye, so I've got my skillet. I've got my skillet with me. I've no long seasoned it. I need to check and make sure this volume's up, because sometimes I put this on, I don't put the volume up as loud. Ideal wee skillet. Wee spatula, some oil. Is it there? Wee Pathfinder, solid at the bottom. I've just, if you can see that, I've just seasoned it all. I've done it about 10 times or something like that. So I've tried it, it works. I've cooked a fried egg in it, just to try it out so it didn't stick, so aye. So I'm going to be cooking the steak and that tonight. With some peppers and mushrooms and some, I've got some beef gravy there I'm just going to put on the top of it. So aye. That little skillet, I've just got a wee bit of leather. A wee bit of leather on there to keep the lid on. And I've used a Canadian lock knot on that. Great wee knot, wee Canadian. Have a look at it, the wee knot, dead easy. So that goes there. Just waiting on the troops getting back now. So do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to crack a can open. I've got a few cans of Strongbow with and a nice little bottle of Barefoot Jammy. Beautiful that wine. I'm not really a wine drinker, but that there is lovely, so I'm going to have that later on. Bottoms up. Can't get any better than this. So, just like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, all them that have followed me, all you that have followed me throughout the years. A few years I've been doing it, and to be fair, I don't do a lot of camps. Obviously work commitments and family commitments and things like that, but when I can get out, I try and get out. But I think I'm on about 670 subscribers or something. For somebody that doesn't do a lot of wild camps, I'm chuffed to bits with that. So I think I'm going to do another one in a couple of weeks' time. Up at the Forest of Doon, Harwood Forest I think it's called, up in Northumberland. Now apparently up there have been Bigfoot sightings and all that, if you believe all that shite, because I don't. But maybe you stay. I think you need to see it to believe it. I've never seen it, so I don't believe it. Aye. So that'll be something to look forward to. So I just love to get out. It's just nice to get out. Nice to get out with nice people. That's all you need. And then back to reality on Monday when you're back at work. But I love it. And I love this wee tent. Especially in the winter, once I do a few winter camps, but I've been intrigued to see how this works out tonight. But I'm a wee bit disappointed because it's no forecast to be cold, so I can't really test it. But there'll be plenty there. So I'm going to sit back, have this can, and I'll bring you back shortly. Right, we're just preparing some dinner. I've got Christine here, cutting the chips. I've got me attempting to cut some chips.
Christmas chips, my chips.
Look at the size of that bad boy. At first I thought we were cutting fritters. And then I get rang off he does. Chips we want. No fritters. I don't do a lot of preparation food on my videos, to be fair. I'm usually pissed.
Boy, let the fire gun out.
Oh, there's another thing.
Aye.
Daz asked me one thing, right? He says, Crash. He says, don't let the fire go out. I went, no bother, Daz. No bother, son. I can do that. Then I had Jordan come up and spoke to us for about 40 minutes. Obviously my back was to the fire. And then I had Win come over. He started talking to us. And then Lee came up. And then I seen Daz coming back saying, Crash. I went, aye. He says, I should do one thing. I say, oh, you did, Daz, keep the fire in. Just let it go, didn't I? Oh, Christ.
One job to do.
One job, mate, eh?
Turn me back for an hour.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same, Daz. It wouldn't be the same, would it?
Nah,
Really?
man, nah.
I do apologise, mate. You actually did say try and keep the fire in. You know, I've seen all fairness, Daz, I'll be honest with you, mate. I turned round right and that big log was on it. It was burning away. Obviously the winds blew it out.
I believe you, mate. Thousands wouldn't.
There you go, Daz has got the steaks on. Daz is cooking right, man. He's taking over, as he always does. You like to cook, Daz, didn't you, son?
I also like a fucking egg. There's a raisin on my fat fucker.
Yeah, homemade chips, look at that. This, people, is where it's at. And then we've got the mushrooms there, they'll go in last. They'll not take long to...
Ah, for chip. Size of that for chip.
Oh, lovely. Aye.
I'll be out in spotless for when I come home.
Well, there we go, that's the meal cooked with Daz. Cooked it.
Cooked it now, I'm about to fucking demolish it.
Look at that, steak, homemade chips, gravy, mushrooms. What more can you ask for? Absolutely beautiful. Right, we just got to sit down and have our dinner that Daz has cooked for us tonight. He's made a lovely steak with chips and mushrooms, so we're just going to batter into this. See, when we're out camping, we live like kings and we feed like kings. So, there you go. Aye, that's also
Christine's got to be.
round about the social area.
Do you solo come? Keep trying to tell Amy that you can't play it.
I don't like talking to myself. I'd rather have company, but
I'll do a
There
solo
we go.
when someone comes round.
aye.
You never done one, guys?
Got any interest in a beer? I'll take me on fucking eating on about an hour.
The first one's like, first solo I ever done was here. Woodland solo. I've done loads of them up on the hill.
That was like the latter give me a job now. Beer. Fucking beer like.
Yeah, it's the first time out with like.
Not selling kids. You get the music, you get the music. Here, Ian, we've even get the music to go with it. They're all a good bunch of lads up here.
Yeah.
Really fucking ass all right. That's what it's all about.
Well,
Well, back up camp. They're all still doing the communal area. I've had enough. Back up. I'm a wee Dutch army. There they are. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought I could a wee bit drunk tonight, as you probably can hear. But I've enjoyed myself. It's not very often. Oh, very often I have a drink. But the night, I have. I've got a wee dark fruits. Sitting up here, by myself, by the fire. Everybody's still down. So, I've come back up. A wee Dutch army's there. Don't know if you can see it. There it's there. That's my abode for the night. So, sitting here myself, in front of the fire. Bliss. Bliss. I need to do more solos, to be fair. I need to get myself and just do some solos. I like my own company. I do like my own company. But that is what it is, isn't it? Get up for a fire. Just blaring away. So, back up to the campsite. We're all spread it over. Excuse me. So it's not that one. Is it that one? No. Anyway, I'll bring these back, right? I've got to talk to you face to face. I don't know why it puts the white light on, so I'm back up at camp. The camp's out that way. There it's there. I don't know if you can see it. Wee Dutch army. Everybody else is down at the recreational area. I had to come home. Just that is what it is. So back at camp, it's a bit backy one. They're still down there. I've come back up to camp. I've had, I'll be honest with you, I've had a wee bit to drink, right? I'm not going to lie. Because for me, what you see is what you get. If I'm pissed, I'm pissed. If I'm no, I'm no. Simple as. But I'll just tell you, right? Everybody that follows my channel, right? Sometimes I'll not have a drink, and I'll just come out and enjoy myself, right? Other times I have a swally, and I've had a swally night. I was down there, and I've come back up to camp because I've had enough. You know what I mean? I've enjoyed myself. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll probably make a coffee. So you'll see all that on the video. But as you see, I'm drinking this. I'm a wee bit pissed, but when you do YouTube, right? When you do YouTube, there's no point trying to be somebody that you know, right? This what you see with me is what you get. You want real people. That's what you want. And you're looking at me. I'm your old da. You'll not get any realer than me. So there you have it. Well, that's me the way home now. No, a lot of recording got done last night. In all fairness. A wee bit rough this morning. After last night. Good night though. Just sat in the fire for Amy's birthday. Aye. I think I got to my bed about 12 o'clock or something, back at 12. So I'm a wee bit worse for wear this morning, so hence why there wasn't a lot of videoing getting done. So I'm just going to leave it here, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where I'm not as fragile, I feel a wee bit better at myself. Take care.